Hey, what's up, y'all? Jack79 here. The Nintendo Direct just ended. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom trailer 2 was just unveiled. Breakdown time. So let's get right to it. No long drawn out intro. Let's do it, man. Well, time to throw all your metal weapons away. You don't want to get struck by lightning. Isn't that right, Link? Flying enemies in Zelda that comes in all shapes and sizes. Looks like a Kinesis to me. Remember, these things can be ice, fire, shadow, so on and so forth. Plenty of variety. That's what it looks like to me. Could be different. Kind of has a lizard-like look to it as well. Could be a lizard fold with wings. Far right corner there, that looks like Death Mountain to me. Has made its appearance in basically every Zelda. You can see the mountain shape, you can see the rain cloud around it. These glow-in-the-dark guys in the middle here that they clearly want you to look like, they immediately reminded me of the Twilight Princess ghost. Getting some serious strong vibes from Twilight Princess here. That's what I think it is. You even got some strong blue ghostly sparkles there. Normal looking Boogalin Lizardfold camp here.
Rise, my servants.
Clearly, that's Ganondorf. I don't really think there's any debate about that. Very cool to finally see him get a voice actor after all these years. Very excited to see how menacing he's going to be, that he actually now has a speaking part like Zelda. Can't wait to see it, man. Another thing, this is clearly the Bridge of Hylia. For those who have played Twilight Princess, is where you fight the big Booga Boblin thing on the Boar Hyrule Castle in the backdrop there. Death Mountain in the right middle, and then you have a fire lizardfold with some torches on the far right corner there.
Sweep over Hyrule.
For those that forgot, that is the Hateno Laboratory in the left-hand corner there. That's where you get all of your ancient arrows in armor.
Eliminate this kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors.
The Blood Moon rises again, everybody's favorite tone in Breath of the Wild. So it looks like it's going to be Ganondorf himself that brings all of deceased monsters back to life. Nothing like Link riding a pony with epic Thunderdome music in the background with a murderous monster in the horizon that will never get old as long as I live. As soon as this image popped up on screen, the only character I could think of was Terraco from Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. If you played that game, hopefully we get to see him, man. That would be epic. He was basically your helper through the entire adventure. All this is stuff we've seen before. Bukalins, Henixes jumping off of cliffs and floating, riding on horseback. The flying baddies from the first one. Now it looks like we're finally getting Titan baddies with ancient technology. I can't wait to see this dude in action. Maybe this is going to be this version of the Guardian. Ooh, he looks epic, man. Punching into the ground, looking all huge and ferocious. I cannot wait to fight this guy. This is probably the most exciting part of the trailer for me. Then we get a further look at the seal being broken and the malice of Ganon bringing Ganondorf back to life. Literally just a zombie made of dust coming back to life, man. It looks epic. Cannot wait to see what his design for Breath of the Wild is going to look like. So excited to see it, man. I want him to be the most powerful Zelda enemy that we've ever faced. I want him to be hard. I want him to be difficult. I want him to try and be crazy. Hopefully he does. Also, it seems to me like he utilized the malice to lift Hyrule Castle off of the ground to expose the basement so that he could be freed. So epic. That is very powerful. I am curious to see if he's going to try to realign himself with the Gerudos of this world, or if he's just going to go straight for the top and just align himself with the monsters.
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Music is literally one of the core reasonings why I fell in love with the Zelda franchise in the first place all those years ago. I would put Zelda's music up against any video game franchise in history. Okay, clearly we have a new enemy type in this golden keys right here. Of course, in the master mode of Breath of the Wild, that is the super powerful enemies. We also have a directional arrows that can be fired as well. It kind of reminds me of an Omega Beam from Darkseid from the DC universe. Obviously, you can count on one hand how many people have been able to dodge something like that. Pretty cool that the Sheikah technology has gone that far for Link to be able to utilize weapons like this. Definitely a futuristic feel to it. Can't wait to see it. Then the next part of the trailer shocked the stuff out of me when we have Link grinding on rails like Tony Hawk or Sonic the Hedgehog, especially after me sinking 40 hours into Sonic Frontiers. I was in heaven seeing this. I couldn't believe it. It's so awesome, man. So this next shot in the desert immediately reminded me of Zelda Skyward Sword with the time shift puzzles with the time stones. I could be off here, but I'm like 95% sure that this is what this is going to be based off of. Zelda Slingshot Bomb Throw. This is what I'm calling this awesome little maneuver that Link's got going on here, and I'm sticking by it. You can debate me all you want, but it's the Zelda Slingshot Bomb Throw. Here we have Zelda with her goddess outfit. Looks like it has been infused with Sheikah technology. Definitely cool that they have figured out ways to infuse their mythical powers with the modern technology of today's Zelda world. So what we have here is a close-up of Link's hand with the gold brackets around it, just without the divine energy. Looks like it still has a blackness around it, probably from the damage caused by the malice, would be my educated guess. So he has to keep the divine energy with the gold bracket around it, probably to keep that power concealed. Now, I love this little cut of Link here of him reaching for somebody. Clearly, there was a developing relationship between Link and Zelda by the end of Breath of the Wild. If you read Zelda's diary, you know that she was beginning to fall in love with him. So clearly, he was beginning to replicate those feelings for her. So something clearly has happened to Zelda, and the longing of not being able to be by her side is clearly affecting him. And I love that they're showcasing this in the trailer. So we have a big part of the trailer here. It looks like the Sheikah technology is going to be able to create vehicles for new traversal to get around Hyrule. I love my horses for Zelda, always going to, but the motorbike in the DLC was just a floodgate opening for what the possibilities were for traversing such a huge world such as Breath of the Wild. We need some quick travel, man, and I cannot wait to see it. We got sky travel, we got ground travel, we got bikes, air bikes. Now, I'm curious if the game is going to allow you to build these things. Is it going to be a collectathon where you're collecting all the parts to build these vehicles, most likely? Or is it going to be story related where they just give you the vehicles that are already built? I'm very curious to see. So if you've been any kind of a Zelda fan for a length of time, that you know for a fact that that's the shadow theme from Twilight Princess. So I'm definitely, like I said at the beginning of the video, getting some very strong Zelda Twilight Princess vibes from this game. Cannot wait to see it. You know, the malice here really reminded me of Thor the Dark World's Aether from the Infinity Stone. Just me? Only me? Okay, cool. Never mind.
Please, lend him your power.
Please, hero, one more time, lend us your power. Definitely haven't heard that before. Typical Zelda. So very excited to see Link hop into action before so that he can save his princess, man. So I love this franchise. Truly, I do. The release date has not changed. May the 12th, 2023. I'm so excited, man. I've already got it pre-ordered. I was thinking about setting aside 2 weeks just so I can play it. And that's going to do it for this one, guys. So as always, if you enjoyed the video, if you feel like I got all the Easter eggs and little cool knickknacks, go ahead and hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. I love the Legend of Zelda franchise, and I have since I was an 8-year-old boy. Can't get enough of it. Cannot wait to play this new game. If you feel the same, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. I would really appreciate it. You can follow me at youtube.com/marjack79. I am also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, my friends, by watching these videos to completion, you guys allow me to make an income following the video games that I have always loved, and I could be more grateful for that. As always, my people, I will see you guys on the next one. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.